This is the S&P 500 one-day reading for May 18th, 2023. It's currently April 9th, 2023, 6:25 p.m. Eastern Time. And the shuffle file that we're about to play was created on February 26th, 2023 at 9:29 p.m. Eastern Time. That's this file right here. The overall theme and behavior for the day, so it's kind of a choppy day. When we look at the 1 month, we've got kind of like crossing back and forth energies between the 8 of Wands and the 10 of Swords, 8 of Wands, 10 of Swords. So we should see some back and forth kind of behavior going on. On a swing trade scale, we're probably looking like if we didn't exit at the end of the day somewhere from a short position that we opened on the 16th, if we didn't end it somewhere towards the end of the day on the 17th, then we'd be looking to close it today in the midst of a period of decline where there's a sharp drop that stands out in that period of decline. Behavior around the highest high, we have bullish price swings. However, it's nullified. Sometimes when you see the Dominion card in the high position, it's speaking of two highs, but it's nullified, so it's kind of like it can mean a lot more things. Like nullified means that there's no relationship between the card in the high position and any of the timeline cards that are the cards that go across horizontally across the center of the screen. So there's no like price swing. It either means there's no price swings or it means the highs. I think in this case it means the highs are made irrelevant by chart behavior. Behavior around the lowest low, it's an important price level. I'd be interested to see if the low, this Ace of Swords ends up being anywhere near this Ace of Swords. We'll have to take a look in real time when it comes to be the 18th. I'm advised to trade around a failed attempt to break through key resistance, and it'll look like we're going to break through, but instead we don't. We turn around and we decline through key support. Volume. It looks like a bearish volume today is going to be opportunity to open up long position. So we probably open lower, right? And then there's a period of volatility and a sharp drop. Sharp drop right around the open, but a decline in the pre-market, revisiting a support level at the open that we recently met before, so probably some support level that was highlighted yesterday. Yeah, so we definitely end the day higher here on the 18th because that allows for a drop. That allows for us to drop. Sorry, there's definitely a push to the upside here at the end of the day because that allows for a drop overnight, and then we still can decline, taking us to a support level that we recently met. So somewhere in support level that was highlighted here on the 17th. There's sideways S formation in the midst of that decline, somewhere around the open of the first half hour. Sideways S formation, so you have resistance and support either horizontal or at an angle to the downside, and you go from resistance to support, reverse, go all the way back to resistance, reverse, go all the way back to support kind of behavior there. It looks like it's probably to the downside in that case, but then around 10:25 there's a big move higher reaching for distant resistance. That's where we likely have a failed attempt to break through key resistance. But we meet resistance that we've come up again many times before that failed to break through. And instead we decline pretty notably into lows midday. There's a crest, an overbought crest or peak around between like roughly noon and 1 that we sell off from, taking us into a low. And then the Fool card is one of those cards that can mean, it means a lot of movement, but in what direction? Looks like we go from like a significant decline into a fast sudden move higher there between roughly 2 and 3, maybe a little sooner than 2 to 3, maybe as soon as like 2:45. But out of the low, there's a fast sudden move higher, and then that fast sudden move higher, there's a full retracement of that move. It looks like that full retracement either takes place at 3 o'clock, followed by another significant move higher, or that retracement ends up happening overnight. One of the two. Because we have this fast sudden move higher, we establish support, and then there's another fast sudden move higher where we bump up against resistance multiple times and then decline in the post-market. Sneak preview for the following day, there's a new local high that forms. We open at a higher level, probably a new local high. So after forming new lows, we form a new high. It could be, or it's just a move higher through key resistance, followed by briefly thereafter by a move back down through the same price level, making like a capital A in the English language on a chart. That's the S&P 500 for May 18th, 2023. Let me know what you think by hitting that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. If you're interested in learning more about Eso-Meta analysis, you can do so on our website. There's an ebook actually on the homepage. If you scroll down to get our ebook, you can buy our ebook here. Currently on sale for $33. There's not a book of its depth on the topic anywhere. And with that said, guys, make sure to follow that rule of karma. You do so by sending 5% of the profits here to Cash App, PayPal on our resources tab, and pay it forward 5% of the profits, sending them to one of these charities here, making sure that you spend the rest of that money out of love. The universe will reward you by sending it back to you tenfold from all directions, my friends. I'll see you on the next one.